And they can kind of have free reign, especially over the Israelites. They know they can come, they can set up a restaurant in the damn hood and feed you bullshit. That's what's going on, man. Prepare the Gentiles for slaughter. That's why every other country in the world, you got Iraq, you got Syria, everybody's pissed off. Everybody's going to the UN and complaining, but America is the damn UN. Everybody, man. Everybody. If everybody wants a piece of you, that means you doing some crazy shit. Now everybody wants a piece of the men of the Lord, but that's different though. Y'all just mad because we telling the truth. But everybody wants a piece of America and not for no reason. Because America is full of shit and it's boisterous. And then when they do come out with the different games to compete and to show the power of your nation and these different sports, they see it. Who does America send? The fucking black people, Native American, and Latino people. Because you got, guys like Scottie Pippen. He's a Native American. He's a Gaddite. You got a lot of Native Americans who might say or look like some of the other tribes. You got that in every tribe. And that's what America does, man. America poses. Why don't you send the fucking white guys to compete in every sport? Because they would fucking lose. But then when it comes time to pay guys or whatever, America plays games, man, and everybody's waking up to you, man. That's just like this thing with LeBron James. What did he say? When I left, people burned my jersey, people talk shit about me, people, they was fucking with me. Doing all kind of shit, slandering my name across all the media. But then if you want to just trade a player, boom, he just got to up and go. You know what I'm saying? That man, he might have a house set up, he might have a little community, he might have a little girlfriend or whatever, but now he just got to up and leave because you traded. And then they getting so bold with the shit, the slavery shit, they don't even tell you no more. You might see it through Twitter or hear it on fucking ESPN. Because why? That's their game. That's what they do. As long as we're in their game and we don't run the shit, they can make up the rules. That's what they've been doing, making up the fucking rules. That's why the NBA is fucking 90% black men? But how many of the owners are so-called black? None. The only prominent black person you see in there is who? Magic Johnson. We all know about Magic. Magic's a punk. He's a bati boy. Sold out. But the scriptures tell you what? Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down. For the press is full. It's talking about the wine press. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. That's right, man. So America is going to receive recompense. You believe that?
All right.
You think America is going to receive recompense? No, I'm with Great Millstone. I'm with Great Millstone. Do you believe that though? Slow. You believe that? You believe America's going to receive recompense?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We already got plans.
Okay. Good.
Right.
Good. So you're Israelite, right?
Yes, sir.
That's good, man. That's good.
Gathering Christ Church. I live in Houston. I'm from here. I'm Hebrew.
Okay. Well, it's good to see you on this.
Bless you, brother. That's what we do too.
Okay. Good.
You don't have no flack from the police up here, do you?
No, I'm on YouTube though.
No. Okay. I mean, just street preaching. I know sometimes you get a little flack. We got cameras and stuff like that too. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know it's kind of different up here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're racial. I mean, Houston is more accepting and stuff like that. I don't know how it was up here.
Oh yeah. It's way, because a lot of these crackers are from the countryside, so they just talk to you. You got a lot of poor white people here. They doing something to yourself. They really don't like that shit. They see somebody like you or somebody like me, they really won't go at you with that racist shit.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Okay.
Man, bless you, brother.
Thank you. Bless you too. So hey, you got Jake waking up, man. Jake branching out, man. Beautiful thing.
That's it.
What's up, man? What's up?
Not much. How are you?
Hey, another day, baby. Another day. See where I want to go. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense, man. You got the U.S. sending billions of dollars over to Israel, right? Millions and billions of dollars to Israel. And since Israel just became a state, what's that, going back to the 70s under the Declaration of, 69, the Declaration of Balfour. That's when Israel became a state. And the U.S. has pumped billions and millions of dollars into Israel. Why is that? But when you look at so-called black people in America, we never received any kind of recompense for our labor. We never did none of that. Why? Because under the scriptures it tells you what the wicked will do. You will pluck, basically you'll plant vineyards and they will pluck. They're going to take all of your harvest. They're going to take all your hard labor. Okay? And that's why the society is what? Capitalism. We're going to capitalize off of your labor, take the money that you should have got. That's what business is about in America. Stealing, capitalizing, and doing it all legally and under certain laws which can be interpreted differently. That's America, man. The scriptures, let me get that too. The scriptures talk about woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Because when you have laws, it shouldn't be no interpretation this way and that way. It shouldn't be none of that. It should be one interpretation of a law. But you got all kind of laws in America which can be interpreted this way or that way according to whatever officer is issuing that. That's why they can just give you a ticket for anything. Because they can interpret anything as any way they feel like. And then you have to go to what? Court. Court is game. You have to play the game with these motherfuckers, these police and these courts and judges and all that shit. You have to play the game with them. And really, man, you just might as well just pay the shit. Rather than going there and trying to quote, throw the book back at them, just pay the shit. Just pay. This place is gonna be destroyed anyway, shit. Get that in Isaiah. Says what? This is Isaiah 14:1. What? For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them and shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
There's a lot of people that just...
Okay, and when did the so-called Jews ever rule over their oppressors? They'll tell you about Hitler and the Holocaust. Okay, good. But according to this, he's going to set his people in the land of the Lord, and they're going to rule over their oppressors. When did the so-called Jews ever rule over their oppressors? And who were their oppressors? They didn't have oppressors, man. What's up?
I'm just gonna give you something, man.
Okay.
Our elder Ricard McGavin Christ Church. He was one of the founders of Millstone. You get a chance, check out GOCC Gathering Christ Church before YouTube.
Okay. All right, I'll let you.
You like just put the in back there.
Like I said, man, when did that happen? When did the so-called Jews rule over their possessors and have their enemies for handmaids and servants? Never. That's never happened because they're not the real Jews in Israel. Those people, again, are from the Khazarian Empire. You got all kind of shit out here. You got this GOCC, that's what that guy was. GOCC is trying to hand me some shit. I know who GOCC is, but you got agents sitting here for fucking, the whole time or whatever. You got all kind of demons and spirits out here, man. 'Cause that's the world we live in, man. This world is a wicked place, and you can feel the wickedness. You can feel the evil. If you're a righteous person in tune, you can feel that. You can feel that shit. You know, you wake up, you look at the news, you say, damn, this is evil. You get on the highway, wherever you go, whatever you do, you say, damn, man, they sing about that. Wicked. Wicked, this place is wicked. But continually wicked. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord, it shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So when did the so-called Jews ever do hard bondage or ever go back into the land of the Lord? Well, they did go into the land, but when did they ever do hard bondage? When? That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? And that's what this is, the golden city. Babylon, the golden city. America, the streets are paved with gold, right? They're coming to America, all that bullshit. I want to live in America. Fuck America. That thou shalt take up, no, I read that. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual anger, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. When did that happen? It didn't, because the so-called person ruling now is the one who smote the people in wrath. We are being smoked in wrath, according to the plans of the so-called elites. Okay? Stop fucking lying. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth in the city. Now, when did the whole earth become at rest? It hasn't. Because if the world was at rest, you wouldn't have this bullshit. You wouldn't have pollution. You wouldn't have war going on right now. You wouldn't have, Amber Alerts being issued out. You wouldn't have that shit. You wouldn't have demons walking by. Every time I come out here, it's a fucking demon or some kind of demon out here. Some kind of spirit out here. Trying me and trying my spirit to see, if they could creep upon me. And I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that shit never happened. The world is not at peace, man. This shit is wicked. And the fucked up part is these people, they know it's wicked. But they will never acknowledge it or acknowledge why is that or any of that shit. So hey man, basically what? None of this has happened yet. The whole earth is not at rest right now. And God is mad right now, man, because this place is wicked. You got so-called Israelites walking around. They don't want to listen to any portions of the Bible. They don't want to read, study, go over any parts of the Bible because they got a little money in their pocket, or they might look good, and they have some holes, or whatever your excuse is. Damn. You get tired of seeing that. You get tired of seeing guys who you just know, according to the scriptures, look, this guy is born to, he's a 2/3, he's born to die. But you don't want to see that shit. Somebody with a meaningless, pointless life. Because you have certain men set up to play the part of the wicked. And you have certain men to play the part of the righteous. Just like my man out here playing the saxophone, I keep harping on the same things every week, which I'm commanded to do. Because you have what? You have people set up to play the unrighteous. You have people set up to play the righteous. The righteous men, right? And out of the nation of Israel, there's going to come the righteous men, 144,000 men out of that nation, 12,000 of each tribe. Why do the so-called Jews in Jerusalem not know who each tribe is if they're the real people of God? Why are there no prophets out of them? Because it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Why do they call themselves Israeli and not Israel? Why do they not know who each of the 12 tribes is? And look, man, that's a beautiful thing. I got it right here. I got it. Boom. You know, I have that excitement. I got it. I can tell. Look, I can show, but they don't want to see. Fuck it. No, I'm busy right now. Because it was not unto them, it was not given. The scriptures say what? It was given unto you, was given the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. It was given unto me. It was given unto other men watching this video in other places. And now, you know, I'm out here casting my line off, looking for you know, a fish, or looking for fruit or whatever, looking for other men who agree and will stand up and say the same thing. Looking for that. And it goes into it. What's going to happen that's going to bring the world to peace, right? Because the Bible is about peace and love. This is Isaiah 34. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all the armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to bring these nations to the slaughter. Their slain shall be also cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So the blood is going to be everywhere. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be revealed together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. And that's what's going to happen. The heavens are going to come together as a scroll, because this place is going to get bombed and destroyed. Like it's going to be like a scroll. The sword of the Lord, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So who are the people of Idumea that the Lord is going to bring judgment upon? Who is Idumea? Where is Idumea on the earth? We know through research what? Idumea goes back to Edom, Esau. We know that. And the sword of the Lord is going to come down upon Idumea. There's not going to be any mercy given to him, because he's set up to play the part of the wicked. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and the blood of lambs and goats with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath the sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. So that's what's going to happen. The Lord is going to bring his sword down. Who is he going to get with his sword? He ain't just going to come down and get nobody. He ain't just going to come down and hand out lollipops and licorice and gumdrops. No, he's going to get busy. He's going to get busy with these wicked. Because these people, they'll sit out here and they'll smile at you and try to rock you to sleep. But you go in their houses, they're doing all kind of sacrificial rituals, sacrificing chickens, goats, kids in some cases. They're drinking blood, doing all kind of spirit cooking and wicked ass shit. That's why the Lord is going to destroy this place. You got all kind of satanic, demonic, you got all kind of satanic and demonic images, right? Like she had the fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis is just a caricature, just an image for Baphomet. And these Edomites, they play with that shit. They play with that imagery. They play with that. And they think, you know, because they have their galas and their balls and their parties, that it's just going to go on forever. It's just going to be a sweet, good time for them. But at a certain point, the Lord is going to come back and he's going to have to get you for what you've done. So, hey, live it up, have fun, do what you do. At a certain point, justice is going to be served. Because right now, the Lord is building up a case. He's building up a case in your crimes. He's building up all of that. You don't have to believe it, but he is. And at a certain point, boom, you're going to be indicted for that. And he's going to be, what, judge, jury, and executioner. Going back to the scriptures, I'm going to read that again. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down. I'm going to skip down. I'm going to skip to verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. That's right, the year of recompense. What is recompense? Payback. What is the controversy of Zion? The controversy of Zion is how we were put into captivity. That's what the scriptures keep saying. Captivity, captivity, captivity. The controversy of Zion. Zion is what? Monument. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pits, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall be turned burning pits. It shall not be quenched night. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, but from generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. So after the Lord destroys this place through the nuclear missiles and through different other ways, it's gonna be so great. The smoke is gonna be so great. It's gonna burn forever and ever, man. So hey, that means it's gonna get hot here. That means it's gonna be molten for smoke to go up forever and ever. It's gonna get hot. All these buildings and shit gotta come down. And that's why during so-called 9/11, it was for, I think it was months and months that you could see the smoke from space. And that's just for 2 buildings. Well, that's for a few buildings. So what happens when the entire country is destroyed? It shall not be quenched, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever and ever. From generation to generation shall lie waste. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. The covenant, the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it in the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. So America is going to become empty. It's going to become desolate. It's going to become destroyed. And there's going to be nothing in Scripture all talk about satyrs and owls and these different animals that are going to dwell here, because it's going to be like a desert. It's going to be destruction here. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. So hey, this is the golden city. Right now it's beautiful, it's shiny, you got the lights, you know, you got the you got the hot food, you got women strolling around half-ass naked. You know, you got the men in their best suits and their best garb or whatever, you know, their flyest outfit. But there's going to be a time where this place comes to nothing, according to the Holy Bible. According to the Holy Bible, if you're black, Native American, and Latino, you're an Israelite. You're an Israelite. And when you deal with these Edomites, they're starting to, they used to buck up against that. They're starting to come on the terms of who they are. They're starting to come to it, but the nation of Israel, they don't want to go into it. They don't want to go into who the Israelites really are. No, they'll sit there and watch the Breakfast Club, though, pander to the so-called minority audience. They'll watch that. but when you talk about the Israelites, no way, no. The greatest nation of people in history, no. It can't be that. No, we was Africans. We was kings. We was kings. Which we were people of royalty. We were kings, but we were not called Africans. Because the word Africa goes back to the Roman general who conquered Africa. Leo Scipio Africanus in the Second Punic Wars. He fought who? Hannibal Barca. Then he beat Hannibal Barca, and he named it Africa. And then you had his brother, Asiaticus. He named Asia. So the whole world has been named after different, basically white people. White people name the land after themselves. The scriptures tell you that too. Different landmarks are named after white people in America. Shit, even everywhere. But you got our people, they'll see Martin Luther King Drive and get it. Oh, nigga, you got one street with some dirty ass houses, some niggas on the corner selling crack. That's not an accomplishment. That doesn't mean anything. Or they might, in New York, you got Malcolm X Boulevard or whatever. That's all cool and well, but we don't want one street. We want a kingdom. And as long as the wicked are in rulership and the elect men are not sealed, we can't get that kingdom. So, hey, every day you say that prayer. Hey, Heavenly Father, bless me, Father. Wake up the people. Heavenly Father, Abanawa. Bless me, Father. Wake up the people. Wake them up, Father. Wake them up. Because right now, man, Israel is lagging their feet. Like, you go to a furniture store or something, they trying to charge you an arm and a leg, you kind of looking around. That's what Israel's doing right now. Except this is something serious. This is something important and pertinent. When you Israelites gonna wake up and get off your ass? When you gonna stand for something? Damn. I know, it's an appointed time for it to happen, but damn. Hurry up. I'm gonna skip down to Isaiah 35:3. Strengthen ye the weak hands and confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance. Even God with a recompense, he will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. And that's what I'm praying over. Then shall the lame man leap as a hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break out and streams in the desert. That's what's going to happen once we get there. We're going to party, we're going to enjoy it.